said na pepe chichim under normal circumstances e bi anka players a omo said nya bimbo e bi anka young players no and anka Africa bodo omo but there is a Kotoko team na omo struggle no makonya sa turn around no e wo doma Kotoko nko ne sen on fa team first team players na oben team no boy omo ko ne sen na for the supporters players no from so omo mra o message to them mamintio
I was chairman bra na chairman bra na into I was
also about be fa ben control
I know I say no dey enhwe dey ni nka ho asem
are wo go
China game no first game our Babaya and
after the return
the expectation will be that Kotoko will put up a good performance normal boba the goals and the victory rubber and koye fixture bobia therefore me the player be or available be or fit or registered or be this time or performing be should play a part in this game because a gamer and Niema a bit about out of this game no ya can see it and one managing here a bit me a whole lot of distraction about a first game at Babaya this season and Kotoko will need to put up a convincing performance a de winning baba a best trim in Crawford after 2 weeks against House of Folk. So at this stage there, your manager won't make us has match but to be quadranche. So Kolosu we are. There's no guarantees that we could win the other one. I was going to the American say. So therefore, I also will approach the game with all the seriousness it deserves. My Canada future stars for Omo Nyemresa. Almost starting Omo division 1 league name because Omo coach no honor no kasa ne se modern more fempa. No almost say more Omo kofa.
Is it Malam Yahaya ne kita o?
Malam Yahaya no. All of a sudden. And you must last season ono na kita team no. And no train no kakra na wasan ba fa team no. And Omo wo kwa mo ho. No mu train we just so bobo no just so.
So Omo nim Kotoko yie.
The pro team onim inside and out of Kotoko in recent ni players Omo be ya. Omo nim obi ability on the field of play.
Tactics are Ogum chire wo training ground we na o ti be.
Omo team be gina wa.
Also Omo ho na no e da Kotoko training.
Sometimes only training grounds on ground no more.
Wow.
Inti a big game be tough. Anya dey be that form.
As a musro
means but the FA Cup all over the world sanity team bia okohia ni bia mane ding because a whole ones will be proven no because nepa ho a na beji bra discuss future stars that's the truth.
Prosper nko ne say ana wa ho okọ ne say
onko full attack
okọ ne full ana
onko ne full attack. Because after game we now watch back also had them and san about the next game.
Enti dey wa hwe wo training grounds on komo kakra modi wo ko ne say.
Obusi an person me reveal there oh but me make can say on go full attack full force. Omo first half na 3 second half 2 na chese tokro bi anya na
chefa. Let's obi abebo.
Me so on go full attack. Obi a register the bi oje salary bia what go bobi. Onko jirem se na be ya. Club ya betima start year. So Kotoko team start year on a good note. Our game where I'm very sure say the next game Bobo home no. I bet you don't want because at this point obi e pesika with the games in him.
Wisdom it say why you fit.
Wisdom you fit. Basi you fit.
Okay.
And the last game no against Adriana obi e win more. It was a venue and I mean fancy ni so betima yard yes because of intimidation the nature of the field no. But he gave them a very tight and difficult game. Oh yeah, there. But he's one player or build it for or fighting for a starting position. Say Coach Prosper in the first 11 or no the deal. That's one thing I've seen and observed about that gentleman. Say I don't know. I feel that he's not too comfortable. Yes, He has that ability to start and to even effect games. And also the style of playing in a profile na busia sa ade ni wom. But I think say beba with time and as coaches need him fit for him to start no. There be a Fernando Betimi enya start.
Now to the supporters. Boys no from mo, IMC from mo obi e frɛ sɛ omumra na Napoli ba na ni abrepa asenka omo kɔ oboase na omo call for 60 cities before bars na corner this time. Yes bra baba ara heya. Supporters na di asem na waka.
Also a challenge for Kumasi supporters. Whether say omo tobe supporters and also omo real supporters. At the end happen or Obuasi in Kotoko's first 4 games were on say Obuasi for no share match in the pa. The first game against Young Apostles, Obuasi, Obusia, Osha attendance and never nyadi at that fem. It was highly impressive. Subsequent games in a normal bar until say results and started say yet the BBO and sana unse at numbers in a sortie. Into a big challenge at the Kumasi supporters and the team near Diana say problem be anyhow. Team Naba. Into the send a football people for any for football more the more manage. And I dear your team now could Buasi is the Adani or Buasi Assnte Kotoko and I said or any supporters here Busiam initially catch Romo. Numum Quasiada we ne Juada near Betnaha. Nay Omusuba and Dadana was near bit me express here who ye pa. Intimidate me near and be a catch Romo. Send your football people for one cast and fireball more their moment. So we say Kotoko Nampase ya Boasia Assnte Kotoko na be Kumasi Assnte Kotoko Nedia. Kosiada few hours from prepare te nyame ma de achi na ye kɔ hɔ a ne be hwese subandada na mfie afie etwa mo kɔ no nyina no amode te baba yara no eno na mode betena hɔ a na sɛ mo ya abode fofora fantoma papa different one efra sɛ ankoba sa de a yebenya bi akapa but baby a me no ti de me focus no with team ne sɛ they should approach the game with all the seriousness game ne be here to pick up a win and also set the tone for the big game. You know, say beba so no. Near how a game no because Kotoko points so far in the season and yet this stage 18 points. Poor. It should have been 30 points by now. Near Kotoko as near share baby possibly be on bubble draw no crying defeat.
Now have the through FA Cup
run
of 64.
M1 competition where your competition yeah past 7 years and more and counting Kotoko so a game also almost starting a year now motivated supporters.
So Mesaba so good evening Japan. This is Figo Darling listening from Minnesota in US. Keep up the good work. Ovi yada simply cause one netie show no US now wait the King David ebam why and next up mucho munyina the boss of 4 bosses Sam Tuga was here chiano nyami chiano pa pepe
yeah
Assnte Kotoko tena game no time ben wonsaka ana wawuram him for na starting game no supporters no message to them na hansen so but say as a boys no so charge bi akọ mo so mo ngoje FA Cup obet me how for pressure me to mo so
me last 3 p.m. na sanse mo dia metia anyeza wo ye host a ubusa me akabia kamen kasa so boko to na has ne se kwaji FA Cup as the pressure to so na yana boys ni ju menya show the player
these are 2 teams nya betre kakra they are not faring well.
You don't need to fare well. Real Madrid is not faring well. Coach they say Champions League final everybody Munich they will be there on one day coach na the I had the coaches in Ngasa Carlo Ancelotti no Real Madrid coach now. What about 5 games on abo no be there bo. Well, we need 2.
Ebi Ancelotti
Champions League final everybody Munich no.
To what?
2 teams there ko back Real Madrid.
Ancelotti to make Casa because he won the Champions League last season.
Yeah,
when was the last time Kotoko won the FA Cup?
Casa because Kotoko had the biggest club in Ghana. Had to folk.
When was the last time they won the FA Cup?
The last time and only the most important thing. Kotoko had the biggest club in Ghana. Had to folk the most successful club in the FA Cup. Ubo be the SSO FA Cup also be the pressure too. You don't have any business there. Kofi Kope kwa bi brem bi bo. Free work bɔfɔ kɔtɔ no division wa kɔboa ɔmo pressure bia ni hɔ kɔ bɔfɔ kɔ Olympics ɔmo wi anya hwee Olympics ɔmo bɛ league ɔmo wi anya hwee
sɛdeɛ ɔmo wi ya anya ɔmo kɔ yi
but ɔmo Kotoko a league wei ɛyɛ sɛ wogye FA Cup ɛsɛ wobɔ house a league yɛgya saa nkɔfo wei ama ɔmo de adeɛ de ɛna ɛsɛ na pressure ɛna pressure mesi coach no ɔna te dugout no mu a wɔlu so 3 out of 5 na ɔse Champions League final no 2 teams na ɛkɔ no twerɛ to sɛ baako yɛ Real Madrid
has charge ɔmo fans nso ɔmo kɔgye FA Cup no wɔsi ɛyɛ normal
ɛyɛ sɛ manager matches some board members aka kyerɛ boys no ɛyɛ more than normal tell them to go and win ɛnyɛ laziness kɔna kɔgye.
This is a hands team last 2 seasons.
Enti yentra oma
struggle.
Yentra onyi ntum se nations se omo de omo GF Cup and pressure ma be easy players. Na omo GF Cup no bi da. Maso team no Vimpo maso team league. To omo de ka so omo ko GF Cup omo de pressure ma omo so. Omo ma league FA Cup da. Ebuso panyi Kotoko ne has. Me see e statistics na. No matter their previous what would you tell us when a fans in your social media? So say Hansi Flick no Xavi and what said that they are Qatar on or by there's one Pamano and ne will be perceive a Pamano because of the league. Says like you consider your boss a free bar, say one brad chanty, why are the top teams do not behave like that. That top team Bedia Tum say, hey, Nakotoyakra 2017 BMT no and the other Monko Bonasa, young country plans of Bonasa. No, you have so much 70 million, 80 million, 60 million. None in cough, a moment in a bond, future stars of one. Maybe when you play that. But on the pressure, in so. I was a penny giant, so son, young coffee, so. Corner quadget.
Go stars, Basake Forno,
Omodia, Omodia magic because Omona Debbie Omoji. Omoji.
Mate, from your room, yes, Assnte
game no prosperity Ogum must enter this game with every seriousness or whatever the coaching career mu as a game with
future stars
Kotoko future stars seriousness bia coach no onim bia as what the game with
are
because it is possible say bia no any the easiest trophy and the only trophy Kotoko can win this season eti se wanye serious wana be serious o league na obi lead you now one say ni pa kono performance no nipa kono wo de nyina na so bi ko obi e bone de ekone e ba wie na say wo de fa say prosper recover wa share matches aka nyina next available points the same points obi no say goal stars get the same thing goal stars in league
yes
yan twan no mame the normal 4-3-3 system no obi penya Assnte Kotoko ko game with the normal 4-3-3 system
okay
enei Justice Blay performance or done di ewo Doma last week no
a winning man of the match no
ama number 6 one there Blay pushy ewura midfield nim once again and it is not just because of the midfield the shield no the man that 2 center backs no
yes
Samba and Abracheri din ede Ablon coach no enya hotoso e was a position at the Justice Blay this week we go training one day one morning and yet the entire team the be training.
Why I'm got there be the technical director so be called.
You me call back. Na me twemu akoya de na ma me tofa na. Me hwe players no prosper the but the entire team in the morning the be training no.
Na me bisa okra sa den.
Yes and me nya explanation but I can assume safely say na players o mun tanya bi money players are o more prefer no more ba. But in the afternoon I hear say the entire team ebe training tibia medical team no technical team with different adibia o some of the players
okay
abusapani
yes sir
4-3-3 system and a prosperity Ogum
and one obo dada and game we mu no de 4-3-3 no ko
nancy obo 3-5-2
so why 4-3-3 here
4-3-3 near the ideal system na no okobo no do ma no
okay I working man no
enti Kotoko ni nations no Kotoko 3-5-2 olusuye Kotoko any bechem Kotoko 3-5-2 olusuye Kotoko ni pando out of line 3-5-2 olusuye menya sure say we coach
so no about ba say no about 3-5-2 ni bia win
3-5-2
earlier games no win here no
men kai match kro but yes starting season no more 3-5-2
okay
obia onim bia be dia that say starting season na Kotoko ebo 4-3-3 omo revert omo change the ba 3-5-2 men kai match e win ye de ba me kai say omo ne you know basekere board draw
and Lagos City say complaining say
Lagos City share omo and yeah but I agreed and maybe Prosper last game now Kotoko lose your interview Kotoko were not losing because of the structure of the team that I can also agree.
Nation
said two none of the goals because of the 3-5-2 here.
Okay.
So goalkeeper your man back pass up the penny opia the man opponent Bosha. It has nothing to do with the structure of the team. It has nothing to do with the 3-5-2. And game way because Justice Blay area middle no come middle edge man of the match. I can safely sit here and assume that the coach will maintain him there. Other than that, the penny not Justice Blay Bobby no boss a center back. Yes, I got trainer. We ask questions. Why? You see, if it ain't broken, you don't fix it. I didn't move ya and she said. Tinano said, "Your prosper did you me a mubu ya and no mum could agree. A diana gu ye, say, Osako, Ukobu for Sasha. Then one gas our a Jumaya pa. Now, I'm Japan, interestingly, Patrick Asiedu will be missing this game.
Are they?
I accumulated cars.
Oh, okay.
But more than good for Kotoko's FA Cup, you share. Yes, Uncle Messi has a full game. No.
So, Messi, we are not the Akobo.
FA Cup has a full game.
On the 14th.
Into 15th, right?
15th.
Kotoko, ever bought a branch and did it, Lord Amoa. Any. What's the name of the other guy? Koti.
Okay.
Now I'm about 2 center backs now as usual. That's what I'm feeling the coach will do because as a coach, they build it on the Okunya or Domano, and the Okunya or Domano a win at a difficult grounds with a system that everybody in that game flourish here. Then may a player ratings. Because apart from the win, no. On that day, she goalkeeper now walk through some bad path. Wama back by born fan in some crowd or Boasema nephew. And the question nations ego that will make us in area. Dear Hena na still dear Hena na was in area. And the coach every teams or say Naviano Edanini. Sabi Chim Diano and Nations Day. Pando out of Lions. That same goalkeeper. And now our Doma a perfect performance.
Splendid.
Perfect. The same goalkeeper. And it's a system I think that coach never trust. I evaluate yes, even though the 3-5-2 not any problem because we're not conceding goals because of our structure. 3-5-2 one game and I bet we blame Ama Prosper Kotoko Lagos Cities. In the first half the 3-5-2 making nonsense of it.
Yes.
Second half was the same. After the 2 and 3 be rectify that situation. But the other games that Kotoko lose on 3-5-2. I have said that I did not see Kotoko losing because they were playing 3-5-2. Okay. But so change now about the normal 4-3-3. That was the point at the results everywhere. It only makes a lot of sense there. You stick to that and improve on that. And the 3 midfielders, last time Kaise and Kiamobi. Or shall I say from the bench?
Yes.
It be expected say Justice Blay as the 6. Timanu pretty as 8 there. Then Enchi Ebeko 10 OBM. On the left, Dauda Saka. On the right, game we menya can right on. Kran did a university started. Amidu aqua form na form ya pa. To Otiminya game be say they boost the confidence about. Of course, there's that question, and I'll throw it back to the listeners and the supporters. We coach na babo abetamo free injury. Eba na no wasako puso atena. I'm an actual has given and I say
we'll keep
Bonona still we'll keep in shape no head the amount. But remember he's the only striker at Kotoko today.
Unresting game with the
only one striker.
That's
the big question and big debate and big discussion that we can all do. So coach any day around
against future stars there so you be manable or my better one resting for the Hatchful game.
But ya cousin Kotoko any striker be a full
on baby
Jordan Amisei. And wabo Milo games. I'm a never said in a game wabo. So I doubt if Wabo having played the Crystal Palace, maybe so I will be in a coach beside Nigeria. But Kotoko must have a certain system that will guarantee them a win to the next stage of the competition. Proper Ankasa and checking on. Say tactically, say na me approach game we are. Menya the maximum resource at the free tactically. What approach am dikoma and the only outcome results the desired result for Kotoko qualification to the next stage.
Sure.
It is the desired results. You be na Kotoko call round of 32 64. 32 teams be free no. Kotoko shouldn't be part of 32 na free no. They should be part of 32 procedure akwa animo. Akwa round of 32. Yeah. It is the desired position as Kotoko enya. And now I was telling you about building the confidence of a team go through a very bad moment.
Yeah.
No a good victory. Now all building upon it. Now going to your last 2 games, 2 clean sheets, maybe 8 goals scored. Now no crown strikers and say wingers say and my confidence about going into a game a difficult game. Your future stars position the Division 1 league in zone 2. Future stars zone 2 and more. If you look at the log, and future stars are placed at 12 position. 12 position.
Wow.
Omabo 8 games. Oma share 9 goals. Oma conceded 10. And Omo 10 points. This is future stars. So from a possible 24 points, because about 8 games are multiplied by 3, which is 24. So future stars are to 14 points at Ogum. And ukura 10 and your performance who be in fact in your hukura
team with
future stars performance and your performance but then my catch us say be a new advice Super Bowl game if you was in there motivation new advice player I was all the fellow Division 1 and I be no and this a future stars player all boss and take Kotoko. The boys will come in with a lot of motivation. Opa mo mutimo na nisha mo kajo ma atwe minika pra mo mo show mo ansho me mamo he. The boys will come and play very well. Bi kwa me show the future stars players no. Steve bebre bi akoto boot for ne o ma to new boot.
O le be Kotoko.
Bebre afra ne manager extra ne Kotoko ntime here boot ama ya tabre no. Because it is a game that can make you
sure.
It has
intrinsically motivated.
That motivation them to
yeah.
The boys are motivated.
That's true.
And it is the reason Prosper must not
underrate them
or underestimate them. Sankamese Kotoko spirit raba yabo 13 games in the Premier League. Ebi aka Kotoko we need 10. We draw 2. We lose 2. We draw 1. Next go be 31 points. No, I drop be 6. We had a 2. I drop 8. Bia. Say team no spirit incredible. O the youth team will be able to This is a team that has struggled in the last 5 games, and on the 6th game, we win. The coach wouldn't have that luxury. I call luxury. The luxury to as it were play with it as a grow a bit. It should be business as usual, serious business from the onset. You go in to try to win, and tactically, Kotoko must override future stars. They will come in with coach Malam. Malam is the coach of future stars.
Yeah.
And Odin Kwadaneba. On my last game, Omuko ball Division 1 no. Omuko share Kim Faisal ewo afrani na afrani Okisi Park ewo Adweso. Enti omuso ewo some coming in almost some good feeling. That good factor is there, having won away and on the back game. But I can tell you, say, game way gamer Assnte Kotoko. I be approach it with all the seriousness it deserves. I be paying my as a players and I'm fancy. Kotoko players in ya win a game we I don't qualify. No more approach has game no money ya no more win ya. What the players will stand to benefit. Kotoko share some now. ɔmo two sky ma justice blay bɛfrɛ
Yeah.
Nigeria ni sɛ ɔmo nso kɔsi sɛ
Aye.
bi okay
Aye.
ɔgye kakra na ɔbɛfrɛ wisdom sɛ ɔmo
Wisdom,
kɔ
ɛduru
ampa wisdom duro ɔmo de ɛfɛ na ɔno nso aba na ɔmo de ikum
Wow.
that
Wow.
that thing is there and the players will be motivated to go into this game. It is a game they must go in there with one thing in mind. One thing in mind is that a game a person call near for victory and the supporters and I think they have what it takes to do that. They should not underrate club anything at the future stars. You know. Such clubs can always cause you damage. They can always cause you pain. And Kotoko can go back and think about clubs that in recent times. FA Cup, no. Ombunze, okay, said Nani FA Cup free Kotoko. So idea all over the world. Me can bring from Barnsley. ATC mo England. Oh, mo Chelsea. No more Liverpool. Barnsley. It is an FA Cup right here. And so we eschew all forms of complacency, approach the game with the seriousness it deserves, get the win, get the qualification, and then you are still getting the supporters back to the stadium.
Pepe Shares, Yami Adumatna, Hanchefo Betimi, Assnte Kotoko, and so Betimi. Obama,